While most provinces have shut down their COVID booster programs, the Carney Liberals are still shoveling taxpayer dollars into Big Pharma's bottom line, this time with new federal contracts with Pfizer and Moderna, quietly awarded on July 8th, with no price tag, no press release, and of course, no questions asked. Procurement records show 2 fresh contract awards to Moderna and to Pfizer Canada. Now, the government didn't disclose how much these new contracts are worth. It's just a vague awarded stamp and then basically silence. No debate in Parliament, no questions, no scrutiny of whether they're even needed. But here's the part they really hope Canadians won't notice. Most provinces have stopped pushing COVID shots entirely. As of late 2024, the following provinces and territories have paused their campaigns or are winding them down: Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland and Labrador, New Brunswick, the Northwest Territories, and Quebec. Even British Columbia, which still offered jabs through the spring of 2025, limited eligibility to just high-risk groups. So who exactly are the Carney Liberals buying more vaccines for? I think it's for their friends. If you want to know why these contracts keep flowing, well, just follow the money to the well-connected Liberals who've been cashing in since pandemic day one. There's Frank Baylis, the former Liberal MP, landed a $237 million ventilator contract, and most of the ventilators were never used. Then there's Sheila Copps, former Deputy Prime Minister, suing the gall of this woman for $100 million, claiming she was promised a commission on a $2 billion rapid test contract while not registering as a lobbyist. Her lawsuit alleges behind-the-scenes political brokerage into the federal government. Then there's Randy Boissonnault, former Trudeau cabinet minister. He co-founded Global Health Imports with a very odd-looking partner. It was a PPE firm that secured millions in pandemic contracts. The company is now banned from federal contracting until 2030 after lawsuits and a series of scandals exposed an absolute ethics disaster. There's Anita Anand's inner circle too. The former procurement minister's husband had business ties to firms that scored hundreds of millions of dollars in COVID-related deals. Anand denies involvement, but the stench of insider benefit remains. Then there are the pharma lobbyists. Pfizer and Moderna lobbyists met with Trudeau and Freeland over a dozen times. Industry Minister Francois-Philippe Champagne's department logged 15 meetings with pharma reps. Result, well, billions in subsidies, redacted contracts, and bulletproof indemnity for manufacturers against the harm they potentially inflicted on Canadians strong-armed into vaccines they didn't want. Meanwhile, injured Canadians are still left in the cold. If you were harmed by one of these experimental products, good luck getting help. Canada's Vaccine Injury Support Program is a bureaucratic nightmare, underfunded, opaque, and designed to protect the manufacturers and the government more than the victims. Doctors trying to file claims on behalf of their patients are being rejected outright, and most applicants are denied or stalled for years. Oh, and 60% of the money involved in all of this is going to consultants. As our Tamara Ugolini previously reported at Rebel News, Global News only acknowledged these issues after years of ignoring them. And now, the same media outlets that peddled panic and demanded your compliance are silent as Big Pharma continues to cash in. There's no demand, no transparency, no compassion, just, well, more contracts. Let's not forget, investigations have revealed that Canada has already wasted nearly $1 billion on expired or unused COVID doses. Massive stockpiles were over-ordered, under-distributed, and largely unwanted. And yet we are, here again, new contracts signed, no accountability, and, well, no support for those who were harmed by these products. So why is Ottawa still spending like it's 2021? Are they planning another wave of coercion in the fall? Offloading the extras to foreign governments, or just making sure their pharmaceutical partners stay flush ahead of another potential election? We will file fresh access to information requests to find out the costs of these new contracts. Canadians were forced to comply. Big Pharma got rich, and those injured are still being ignored. That's the legacy the Liberals are trying to bury. Not on our watch. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. Want to fund the truth about where your money's going? Help us fund the next phase of our investigation into ongoing vaccine procurement, injury denial, and government secrecy. Donate today at rebelinvestigates.com.